Winter is awful for two reasons. It's cold, it's dark. Obviously, we all know what winter is. But winter also presents a massive barrier to weight loss, and that comes in the form of energy drain. The sun goes down, you get less vitamin D, your body's colder from the ambient temperature, and you need to exert more energy to keep yourself warm. And so you start craving an overwhelming amount of caffeine, sugar, and sleep just to keep yourself going. So what do we do about that? Hi, my name is Lisa. I am a speech-language pathologist, adventurer, aspiring writer, avid goal setter, and goal king. And I'm here to help you learn how to set and accomplish your goals. So if you'd like to learn how to be successful and accomplish your goals, or you'd simply like to see how I get along accomplishing my own goals, please like, subscribe, hit the notification bell, and comment down below. Public service announcement. We have once again left the beginning cringe phase of content creation and have moved into the amateur phase of content creation, which is still cringe, but that's okay. We embrace the cringe, and I encourage you to embrace it with me. It is so hard to describe just how tired I am right now. I know it doesn't seem like it. I know it seems like I'm peppy and have a lot of energy, but I am dying on the inside. One of the reasons why I moved down south the last 2 years was because I wanted to wait out the really horrific winters that happen in the Midwest every year that just cause an overwhelming amount of winter fatigue. But despite me leaving that behind, which is, winter fatigue there, it was like 5 months long, I still have it here for a few months out of the year. I have it about between November and February. So it's instead of like 6 months of winter, 5 to 6 months of winter, it's like 3 to 4 months of winter. It's not as bad, but it still happens. And winter fatigue is no joke. It goes hand in hand with seasonal depression. It makes it very hard to stay motivated, accomplish tasks, and most of all, lose weight. Now, I am still losing. It's just a million times harder considering I don't want to move. All I can do is work, come home, sit, eat, do one chore if I'm lucky, and then shower and go to sleep. And so here we are in the dead middle of winter, and I'm really brainstorming ways to keep myself going. How do I stay motivated? How do I scrape the bottom of the energy barrel? This list I'm about to tell you is a work in progress, but these are some of the ways I'm choosing to deal with the energy fatigue this winter. I am hoping these things will help keep me on track to stay motivated and on that path to success that we always talk about. Number 1, just say no. I am a big proponent of taking as many opportunities as you can to live your life to the fullest extent that you can. I'm always up for new experiences. New experiences help you learn that life is worth living and keep you motivated towards being healthy. I have definitely found this to be beneficial towards losing weight. As the more experiences I have, the more I want to lose weight so I can do even more. For example, I have this grand ambition of one day hiking the Appalachian Trail. Appalachian for all you non-Appalachians. I am not an Appalachian, but I got friends who are, so. And that is many years off, but taking care of my body now will help me with that goal in the future. But really, now is not the time to have new experiences. As much as I want to go out with friends and have fun and do things, I just can't. I just have to say no. I am in no position to exert myself energy-wise to go off and do all these things. In this case, I am going to overexert myself. I have to take care of myself, my body, and fortunately for me, I have some, really good friends who understand this. And they're giving me a break. Number 2, sleep. This one seems really obvious, but I cannot stress enough about how getting really good sleep helps with that energy drain. Sometimes we find ourselves in really toxic work or school experiences where they just expect the world from us and we don't sleep at all. I've had clinical professors in grad school give us enough work to keep us up to the early hours of the morning and yet still expect us to drive an hour to school the next day. Super dangerous. I've had bosses brag about how when they were in our position, how they would stay up till midnight finishing all of the paperwork they had to do and how proud they were of themselves getting it done, implying they were expecting the same thing from us. In short, the culture that we live in expects us to prioritize our work over our own health. So I'll reiterate that first part I told you of just say no and go and get yourself some sleep. I mean, they could fire you, but honestly, in this economy, they need you more than you need them. Always aim for 8 hours, obviously 9 if you can, if you're lucky. Turn the notifications on your phone off and don't feel guilty if you can't finish that project. It'll be waiting for you tomorrow, guarantee it. And let's face it, can you really do your best work on zero sleep? I don't think you can. I know I certainly can't. Number 3, set a schedule and live by it. I have meticulously scheduled my life for the last 10 years and I'm very rigid about it, to the point where it's annoying. But I do it for a reason. I have to make sure that I'm not overdoing it. It's not uncommon for me to wake up in the morning and I just immediately make a list of the things I have to do that day. And I'll also organize it by hour as well. So I'll be like, I'm doing these 3 things this hour, these 3 things this hour, and I gotta make sure I get it done by the hour's end. And if I have 10 minutes in that time, I'm not gonna fill it with something else, I'm just gonna rest. You know, I'm very, very determined to get everything done that I need to get done. And I know this sounds completely, totally OCD and borderline insane. I can say that because I have OCD and I feel insane while having it. But it really does help me from overcommitting and completely exhausting myself. If my schedule is full, I can see it right in front of me, and it helps me with that first thing again, which is just say no. Lastly is number 4, embrace the carbs. I swear, saying that on the internet is like throwing gasoline on a fire, especially in the fitness community where they're all really into keto, and especially as a fat person like myself. But I'm not saying to eat like a box of Little Debbie's or to gorge on 1,000 bread rolls, nothing like that. I'm saying find ways to fit extra good carbs into your diet, such as fruit. I'm a big proponent of fruit. And I'm talking more than you usually would. I mean, like what, if you're having like 1 to 2 servings of fruit a day, I mean, have like 6. 6 bananas. They're good for you. In these cold winter months, your body needs energy. It needs carbs. It needs sugar. And it's so easy to go towards the bad sugars, which are those processed foods, which are often paired with seed oils, which are horrific for you, way more than the sugar. And it's also found in a lot of processed breads. It's inflammation city. You don't want it. So load up on the bananas, the apples, the mandarin oranges. Eat to your heart's desire. Keep that energy flowing with all those amazing carbs. Healthy carbs. And the good news is that although those carbs are sugar rich, they are also very low calorie. So if you're going to eat something to keep you going, embrace the carbs, embrace the fruit. That's all for right now. I know this is a short video, but I do hope it keeps you going in this winter fatigue. And also, if you have any advice for me, please, put it in the description box down below. I'd love to hear it because I'm really looking for anything at this point. Help me. But yeah, please like, subscribe, hit the notification bell, and comment down below. Please let me know what you'd like to see on this channel, and let me know about some of the goals that you're working on. How can I best help you accomplish your goals?